Salam, hello, it's Rick Lambroff once again, precious metal slash commodity, slash currency strategist at Taheri Exchange. We've been following the last couple of weeks, as a lot of my viewers have probably noticed, that of course uncertainty continues in the markets and we continue to see that. But going on this week was quite interesting. From last week we had a lot of interesting US data. But this week there was no US data. Basically Europe was on the table. And what I mean by that is the European data was going to take the lead for what the trends would be in the market this week. So once again, we had a great buyer's market. The US Canadian broke the levels that I had called. It was usually 99.30 was the level it had to break. It broke that level, and by today actually, it went down to 99.15. Our next level is 98.80. In other words, if you're buying US, really cheap to buy right now. You're getting 1 for 1, if not little. It'll cost you a little bit less than that. And if you're selling US, you got much less than 1 for 1. So what's happening now for sellers? You're really not having a good market to sell. And the main reason why we see the US dollar weakening so much, it's all due to commentary. There was no US data this week, but it was mainly to do with, well, we had Chinese positive data and their economy is structuring really well. But from a perspective of what really happened in the market was commentary from the Fed, and one of those Fed representatives named Fisher, or Rosengren I think it was, he stated that we, the Fed, are probably going to implement QE, or monetary stimulus into the economy. Didn't define when, didn't give a reason when, but the point of the matter is, by him saying that, forgive me, basically caused the markets to be so positive that even today, there's an August 31st big meeting with all the central banks. As I've talked about many times, central banks are setting the trends here, and big economists, and they're meeting at August 31st in Wyoming it's called Jackson Hill. And Ben Bernanke is going to be there, and all the top central bank representatives. And whatever Ben says, along with Draghi and the others, and if they do say that they're going to print out more money or they talk about it, as we've noticed many times, there are no actions, they're just words. The market's so sensitive, it reacts towards it. And it's just hoping that there will be stimulus pushed into the markets. And this is why we saw a rally in the equity markets later on this week. So overall, oil rose, you had strength in the equity markets, and you had a fall of the US dollar. So basically commodity-based countries like Australia and Canada, their dollars and many other currencies strengthened very well. So overall, this week, great buyer's market. Going on to next week, you might be seeing possibly again, if we break the 98.80 level, then even more so, great buying opportunities. So all my Persian clients and all my Taheri Exchange clients, call in, we'll give you some great rates. As well, precious metals. I've been selling a lot of precious metals at Taheri Exchange, and a lot of clients buying in precious metals, benefiting from the strength of the equity markets, and it's a win-win situation on precious metals because with the US dollar weakening or strengthening, precious metals is gaining as well. And as I mentioned before, the talk is pushing the markets to be stronger, and all it is just talk right now. Going on to next week, a lot of key US data and a lot of key European data. Let's see if we'll break the 98.80 for the US Canadian, or will we head back above into 1.0050 level. We look forward to hearing from you, and call us at Taheri Exchange